สวัสดีครับ Hello my friend. I'm going to tell you a little bit story about myself in this video, so hopefully you guys won't get bored. My small stories is about me start training Tai Chi when I was little. I'm a quarter Chinese, but I don't speak Chinese at all. I have been training Tai Chi with my grandfather. He's a fisherman. A long time ago, normally fishermen don't practice, they just working. So I started working with him when I was little. It's just like all the kids that doing the watermelon farm. If you Thai people, you know what I mean. So from those things, I don't really understand much, but it's kind of fun to hang out with grandfather. Later on, he passed away, but I'm still keep training, but not Tai Chi. I'm training in Muay Thai, Judo. That's the first two martial art that I do. And I climb up to Karate, Aikido, Aikido Jiu-Jitsu. I've been training Aikido Jiu-Jitsu about 10 some years. I met a great master in Fredericksburg, USA. He's one of the old guy that I touch hand with. The first time I saw him, he's a great guy, really funny. I start doing the arm grappling and he do some kind of wow technique. The touch that he touches is so soft and he able to control me, and I'm a experienced martial art. I cannot stop him at all. For the old guy, I really respect to be able to control me like that. And he told me that his master is way better than him, and that is Roy Gobert. He is one of the best Aikido Jiu-Jitsu in the world. So if you saw him on YouTube or join his seminar, please. It's great opening mind. After that, I started training Aikido Jiu-Jitsu for a while to get to understand how Aikido Jiu-Jitsu works. And then he opened up to me about the Daito Reel. Daito Reel is more soft energies. So the more I training, the more I get to understand that Daito Reel Aikido Jiu-Jitsu is just like Tai Chi. It's just a little touch, soft touch, you can feel the great power. When I watch on YouTube, I always say those are fake. I always tell myself those internal energies are always in the movies. It doesn't make sense to me. Somebody can just push you and just fly away. Doesn't make sense. Or control the person with just a touch of fingers. It's just in the movies only. That's what I keep telling myself. Until about 2018, I saw the YouTube. This one Asia guy was touching hand with a bunch of people, and wow, incredible. But I never expect myself to meet him. Until one day, one of his videos, it just paused and no sound. And next thing I know, he starts speaking Thai. So it freaked me out. I don't know he was Thai because he looked Chinese. So that was Sifu Liang. I get to follow Sifu Liang for a little bit until I found about the martial camp, the first one, in 2019. But I was too late to sign up, so I telling myself I have to sign up for 2020. So I be like a first person that signed up for the 2020 martial camp. I joined the martial camp and meet 5 great internal masters. So those 5 is opened my eyes. But before that, I just want to test it. Because if I see something and I tell myself those are fake, I don't want to just claim that. I want to go in there and test it myself. So I spend chunk of money and plane ticket, and I have to be off work for a little while. So I'm going anyway. So my eyes open. I met all 5 great masters. Each one have a different technique, different way to apply internal, but they all have the same core. same internal principle. So I'm looking for the one that's going to be my master. I'm really enjoy training with those master, but it's so hard for me to get to understand how internals work. The 15 days that we practice, it's so much. It's overwhelmed. But end up, I want to ask Sifu Liang to be my master. Because at least he speaks Thai, so I can understand better. So I asked one of his students how how to ask him to be his student, because I know that Sifu Liang won't accept student easily. So I keep asking him, but he just smiling. So I have the word in Thailand, it's called ตื้อเท่านั้นที่ครองโลก It means just keep work on it, just keep get to know him, just keep pushing a little bit. So since that, every week I have to send message to Sifu, get to know him. He won't answer me. I keep go to his Facebook, comment, post, get to know his student. Keep asking his student what he like, what he doesn't like. I start get to know about K-pop, about music, games, PlayStation, Final Fantasies. So those things are something that I'm looking for, because I know he's the one. I know that he the one that be able to teach me the best that I can ever get. So I asking him to be my master, and he never answer me. He just laugh and just never come back to me. So I keep go back to Thailand to training with him and keep asking him over and over. I think he get tired of me so bad. But he still don't accept me. So in 2022, in about January, I went back and asked him again. Hopefully him to be my master, my guide. And then he tell me the rule that I need to follow. So I accepted. First of all, to find the right master, you have to make sure the person is good. Second, he willing to teach you. It doesn't matter the master is so great, but he will not teach you, it means nothing. You're going to learn just the basic stuff. End up, you're going to progress to the maximum, and that's it. But if you have a master as a Sifu Liang, he will teach you everything as your ability. He's not going to teach you like everything in one time. He will teach you the best that you can accept. I remember that the first 4 days that I was training, I was standing, just stand, and we pushing each other over and over and over. It's about 2.5-3 hours every single day, just keep pushing each other. And I'm trying to rooting, try to connect, try to control, try to get away from the force. But it's work sometimes. Yes, because I have background, martial art background. So yeah, I can do it here and there. And then day 4, he just come to me and say, don't root. It's not about rooting. So my mind just, whoa, what are we talking about? So finally, he showed me. Just basic thing like open kwa, song kwa, song chen, song san, expand, peng jin. And then we start doing touch hand, we start learn how to move each other. And then we have a little bit of fajing, playing around, pushing each other around. That's incredible experience. From a little thing like that, it's make me feel great. He accept me to be his indoor student. And I'm training hard. I'm training every day. And then one day, I'm just asked him that is he want a little help for his Europe workshop or seminar. So he's like, yeah, come. I was enjoying that just a little word that he let me come over. I know I'm not the great master. I don't even 20% of what he does. But in the past 45 days in Europe, I learned so much. I touched hand more than 300 people around the world, from Chile, from South America, from United States, from Asia, Singapore, Europe, everywhere. Those experience you can't buy it. In the 45 days, he trained me so many things. We trained to the point that we start learn how to do self-defense or catching the punch, how to connecting, 真年连水, how to connect follow properly. I learned so much. I learned how to lose my joy, release my body. So those experience is incredible. Now he trusts me enough to let me expand his martial art to United States, to Canada, and hopefully to get more because I'm so enjoying it. Now I'm going to tell you how to improve yourself in 2 years. Welcome back. I'm not trying to say I call my martial art differently. I'm just put this thing as a chi internal art because many of my students is not Tai Chi and they don't want to be Tai Chi. And I don't mind. As long as you train hard and pay me, that would be great, right? So I call myself Chi Internal Art or Song. That's my little logo. But it's still based on the Guli Ching. If you want to train with me as a Tai Chi practitioner. So my 5 things that improved me. Just like you listened to me in the past 10 minutes ago. First, right master. You can go around the world looking for the right master for you. The master that teach you and willing to accept who you are. Be able to understand you, how you be able to practice, not teaching you something that you cannot practice or don't even get it. I know he going to get mad and angry sometime because I can't. I'm not born as Taiji, but I'll train hard and I get to this far because of him. So I choose the right master. I choose Sifu Liang. I pay respect to him. I bow to him. I worship him. When I make some good money, I will try my best to pay him back with anything that he needs. Second, good material. Make sure that your teacher that you respect give you the right material. I'm not going to say this martial art is right or this martial art is wrong. I have to say, is it work for you? I tried to bow some another master before, internal martial art, and I practiced, I tried, it's working. It's the same principle of Tai Chi. Sometimes it's stronger, sometimes it's feel incredible power, yes, but I bows to him, and he say no. So, not matter good material, you have to make sure that that Sifu accepts you. So those 2 things. First, right master, the master that willing to teach you. Second, the material that work for you and work for Sifu. Third is very important, is you. So, will you be able to train hard Will you be able to train every day? Will you push yourself into it? Because no one can do this for you. In the past 45 days in Europe, I haven't seen myself not practice. If you expect yourself to practice 2 hours a day, 3 days a week, that's only 6 hours. In Europe, I wake up early as possible. I train my mind, my body. I meditate every single day. I'm releasing my body, open my joint, learn how to extend my body, inflate, deflate, learn to extend my spine all day long, running my energy up and down through my body. So it's not easy. It's not. In the past 45 days in Europe, I found out that I can practice every day. Yes, in the past, when I met Sifu Liang, I practiced every day too, but not 24 hours. I'm not saying 24 hours a day. I have to say from I woke up to I fall asleep. Right now, I'm training every day. When I open my eyes, when I woke up, I'm training. When I go to bed, I meditate and training. So, train your mind, your body. Physical and mental work together. So, now we come up to number 4. Not just you. Number 4 is your partner. So your partner is very important. You don't have good partner, it's really hard to practice. I'm going to recommend for you 3 things. First, do not practice with your wife or husband or someone close to you too much. Your energy are meshed. It's so hard to control the person. That energy is so soulmate. The energy is so matched. You cannot go around, you cannot press, push, you cannot do anything. 1 year and 7 months, I counting it since I know Sifu Liang. I touch hand with my wife, not working. After that, not after that, I have to say about 1 year I start have my own student that training internal. External I've been teaching for over 10 years. But for internal, I just start teaching about 1 year after I practice. And when I touch my student, it's work immediately. Not because of working with wife is wrong, but it's hard. So I apply everything that I learned to my wife, not working. Next day I apply same thing, same technique. I want to test it out. So I touch my student and it's worked just fine. So for the beginner, do not train with your wife, husband or somebody close to you yet. Second, your partner or your feeder need to know how much they push. When we training, we try to get about 10 to 30% for the beginner. And from 10 to 50, 60% for the experienced people. And when you're good at what you're doing, we go up. We go up to however that you feel comfortable. But don't forget, more is not mean better. More is only mean more. If your muscles start tensing up, you're only going to use leeching or muscle, external energies or physical. So we training internal by cut our physical lower and lower. So good partner is very important. Partner have to be able to feed back to you what you do. If they cannot feed back to you how you going to collect your data, you have to know how you do. Sometimes you listen to yourself, you just confused. You need to listen to somebody that feel you. What do you feel? How do you feel? Is it too much force? How the body respond? So that is the best way to choose partner is the one that know what they're doing. So one more thing about partner is make sure no ego, no mind. I use this word from another master, but it's really true. If they have ego, they want to win, they want to fight, they want to push, they want to knock you out, or they want to rooting, they don't want you to practice. So those kind of partner will not get you progress. So make sure you choose the right partner. Partner who help you to get progress, to be better, to be the best that you can be. Not the person who try to stop you. Those people you have to cut them out because you're going to take longer time and you're going to wasting a lot of time. It's no reason. In the past 2 years, I put on Facebook, if anybody want to practice, I do for free or charge small money or whatever. And I have so many of them. It's come and go and good and bad and hard and strong and push me, knock me out. It's it's so much. So don't stick with one. Keep practice. And then when you're good at it, you have to slow down with practice with your student too. Because your student respect you so much, they don't want to push you out so hard. You have to keep remind them that you can give me more, it's okay. I can do it. But normally they don't give you more force. So that is about partner. Last part, number 5. Really important. Mindset. Sifu tell me one story about the security guard. It's really, really interesting. This security guard, he sit there watching great master doing martial art, doing Tai Chi, internal art, pushing somebody flying around. But this security guard never have a chance to train. Not because of he don't want to ask, I guess, I don't know. The point is, if you see somebody that good, why don't you go in there and ask them? If you become the student, you're going to be grandmaster by now, right? So that security guard never asked to be the student. So he still be security guard. Another story about one guy, he's a Sifu partner. So he's a dishwasher. And think about it. Touch hand with Sifu every day, you will become great master. But this guy or his partner, he's still a dishwasher. And look at Sifu right now. He's a great master. So if the dishwasher guy reset his mind that what he want to do, he will become great master too. But he's not. I've been working for newspaper for 20 years. 20 years and 10 months. I quit the job to do this. Not to become great master, to learn Tai Chi. Yes, if I make money, be great. If I make my life better, be perfect. But you have to think about your passion, your happiness. What can make you happy? I used to work hard, 2 jobs, 20 hours, 18 hours a day. And money doesn't make me happy. I have car, house, everything that I need. But this make me happy. So please join my video. We're going to keep making the basic Tai Chi. And hopefully you can learn from me more. But if you want to learn deeper into Tai Chi form, Qigong, Neigong, internal, please join Sifu online class, taijiacademy.online, and join my video for the small basic Tai Chi. Hopefully I can explain better and I can show you better. In the first couple weeks, I'm going to push the video out about the Song Kwa, Song Chen, Song San, because those three is really, I'm not say core, but you need rooting first before you be able to don't use your root anymore. After you understand that, we will go deeper and deeper into the Taiji or internal art. So thank you so much for watching. สวัสดีครับ